So y'all, excuse my lighting or whatever. Can you move? Jesus. I am gonna try to put out this video in the best way I can, as quick as I can. Now, this video and this message is not for everybody, but I know it's for somebody. Now, if you can't take the truth, if you like to live in fucking illusion, delusion, all of that, this video ain't for you. I'm gonna need you to get out. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the kitchen. If it's too hot for you in this biatch, get out. No, for real though, for real, cause we ain't doing that. All right. Now, I want to talk about growing up in poverty. Now, there's so much information out there on how your childhood affects your adulthood. And I can't help but to express how real that actually is, okay? As a person who grew up from that and I have experienced different things, I realize how much of a significant effect that it has on my fucking adulthood. Now, we not talking about this to blame our parents and to be mad as shit. I know a lot of people, grew up in foster homes. A lot of people with absent fathers, and you know what I'm saying? Your mom did everything she could. You know what I'm saying? We not blaming our caretakers, okay? And that's the main thing I want people to take from this, because it's not really truly to blame them. You know what I'm saying? It be hard breaking cycles, but what I do want you to understand is the importance that it really significantly affects the way you view relationships, the way you view money, the way you handle money, the way you even believe in yourself, the way, your friend circle, down to every relationship. Like, your childhood has a significant effect on that. And everybody knows from the time you're 0 to 7 years old, you are absorbing everything around you. Meaning, if you grew up seeing abuse, if you grew up seeing poverty, if you grew up seeing, your parent not having enough, you grew up seeing all of these different things that can have a significant effect on your motherfucking adulthood, and also, if you got kids, your child's childhood. Now, thank God that, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us have to go through these things because each one teach one. You know what I'm saying? I'm a true believer of that. And honestly, what gives me my drive is my daughter. I promise you, she's not going to experience, especially to the degree that I experienced, anything that I've experienced as a child. And like I said, if you are a person that grew up in poverty and you want fucking change, it's not just about getting rich, okay? It's about feeling good. It's about finally getting out of survival mode, fight or motherfucking fight, always feeling like you got a motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, push, like you never got a moment to relax. Oh my God, like I'm feeling somebody energy today, bro. You never got a moment to relax, bro. And sometimes with money, with wealth, abundance, what that can give you the opportunity to do is relax. Money is not no evil motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? And how could you? You know what I'm saying? They knew what they was doing to tell a black motherfucker, oh, money is the root of all evil. And they got us up in there broke as fuck. Like, yeah, money is so evil. But here you go. Here's our tithes. Here's our offering. Bitch, that's a whole different fucking conversation for a whole different day. But yeah, so growing up, and not having enough, always finding yourself feeling like, just lost. Like, damn, why my life wasn't like this? Why my life wasn't like that? Like, what did I do wrong? It's nothing like that, okay? And like I said, we're not in the business of blaming our caretakers and shit like that. No, we are adults now. But however, it's nothing wrong with getting some guidance, okay? I hate when I get... Basically, what I want to fucking say is, you're not going to stop me from getting out this message. I don't know what type of motherfucking demons been preying on me, whatever, bitch. But I'm going to tell you right now, you got the right motherfucking one. If I need to get out this message, I'm going to get it out. Every time I got some powerful shit to say, something want to come bother me or interrupt me. No. Back to what I was saying. More of the story, if you grew up in a toxic environment, growing up in poverty, and etc., what you have to do is it's 2:33 when I say this. You have to factory reset your whole entire fucking brain. You have to rewire your brain. Now, we're not talking about forgetting about what you've been through, because all of that is for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You have to, that's for character development. It shaped you who you are. But if you want different moving forward, if you see yourself as a billionaire, a trillionaire, a motherfucking millionaire, a thousandaire, whatever, or even if you just see yourself living comfortably and living in luxury, you have to change your fucking mindset. Think about it. A kid that grew up, you know, rich, of course, they got their own problems or whatever. Not saying that they don't. But they're going to think differently than a person that grew up not having enough. Their mindset is going to be different, okay? Now, in this moment, right, breathe. Understand where you came from. Understand how it had an effect on your life. But also understand where you're going. First of all, you have to know that you are worthy. You are fucking worthy, okay? And how do you change your mindset? Like, how do you rewire your brain? Like, where do you even start, right? For me, I'm going to give y'all something that I'm doing. And I did it before, and it started to work. But guess what? My mindset, Bro, when I tell you I have to change myself so much from the inside out because I got so many blockages of fucking poverty. Like, I got so many of them bitches, it don't make no fucking sense, right? So it's going to take me, like, I have to do a hard reset, okay? But I have stayed consistent listening to a certain set of affirmations, and I did it for, I want to say about 3 months, right? Or almost 3 months. And I started seeing significant change. I started exercising more. I started eating differently. I started getting more money in my life. After a fucking while, I slowly gave up. Right? Because your doubt is going to creep back in, because what you're doing is you're breaking a programming. When you start changing your mind and you start talking to yourself different and you start doing different things, your brain is wired to be like, wait, this is out of the fucking norm. Go grab that liquor bottle again. Your brain only knows what you have taught it thus far. So you have to rewire it, but you got to be ready for it, and you got to be consistent. Like on my refrigerator, I have you completed your daily challenge today? And I have to mark that all the way up into my birthday. Now, after my birthday, I'm going to keep going. And what am I going to do? I'm eating healthy, and I am listening to my affirmations in the morning and at nighttime. And I'm doing it from November 18th all the way to my birthday, March 18th. Just to make sure that I can stay consistent for that long. And even after, I'm still doing it. Oh, my God. Damn. Anyways, y'all, though. But so whatever that may look like, you can either research it yourself and be like, how to rewire the brain, and whatever resonates for you. That can be working out every day. That can be eating healthy every day. That can be meditating for 10 minutes every day. Just incorporate something healthy, because like I said, we have to change our whole fucking makeup. You know what I'm saying? And you're breaking one programming and issuing another one, right? But you have to stay consistent. And I honestly know that that's how you're going to break the chain of poverty. You're going to break the chain of not having enough, because your mind is going to start thinking fucking different. And honestly, when my mind started thinking different the first time, I was trying to run back. I was trying to run back to who I was. Your old self is going to fight. That poverty part of you is going to fight, because that's what you're used to being in. You're used to being in survival mode. Let me tell you today, you can relax now. But it's also time to change. And change don't always got to be hard. Change ain't always going to be overnight. Do it gradually. But you got it, and you deserve to live better. You deserve more. And this video ain't for everybody. I don't put hashtags under my shit, but you got it. And I'm here with you. Let's change our mindset one step at a time, because we deserve a better life. Our children deserve a better life. All right? I did what I had to do. I said what I had to say. I am Mira Moreau, signing